Hello folks, it's Lilia back here, and in this short and sweet video, my cat and I are going to take you through 9 very easy ways to incorporate more English into your routine. Audiobooks. Audiobooks are great because you can basically take them anywhere you go. I really like the Audible website that allows you to put some of your favorite audiobooks onto your phone, and it also has some lovely suggestions. And this video is not sponsored by Audio, by the way. It's just that I'm a regular customer who's fairly into Audible audiobooks. It's also great that you can give every book that you're thinking about purchasing a little short and sweet listen before you're actually invest into the Audible subscription. I really like combining listening to audiobooks with walking or whatever exercise I'm doing outside, or even just ironing at home or washing the dishes. Audiobooks are such a great companion. Radio, even though we're all perfectly aware that the negativity that is being shared on the news is quite abundant, we still can go to our favourite radio stations and enjoy our favourite podcasts or radio programmes without emphasising the negativity too much. One thing we could do is focus on listening to our favourite topics just for linguistics' sake, without focusing too much on the negative information or just picking the programmes in a way that does not contribute to us raising the amount of negativity in our lives. I think it all depends on how you choose to use a resource and what for you choose to use a resource. I do think that you can benefit a lot by listening to your favourite radio stations without letting all of that negativity seep in. Learning about your hobby in English is great, or just honing your skills in whatever subject you're into in English is also great. FutureLearn is one of my favourite educational platforms that you can find on the internet. It's really great because every course is staged into several weeks, and you can indulge into learning your favourite subjects over the course of a month or 2 months if you want to. It allows you to participate in the course by interacting with other learners, and obviously you can practice your writing in the comment section of the courses that FutureLearn offers the world. Social media commenting, and here is another controversial one. I think we're all aware that social media is not good for us and that we should steer away from using social media these days because of the fake news and things like that, and we're all aware of those. However, having said that, I think social media is a great way to take your English forward because you can comment on your friends' post or just on some other people's posts by looking for hashtags that really float your boat, something that you really enjoy. So for example, you could look for some nature photography, hashtag nature photography, or let's say hashtag earth pics or anything like that, and this hashtag will just take you to a wonderful set of pictures where you can practice your adjectives such as wonderful, awesome, marvelous, things like that, whatever you want. And also please bear in mind that it is our responsibility to share what vibes we want on the internet. We don't have to contribute to the negativity. Social media is not about negativity, it's about us and our ways of using it. So if we want to sail in a different direction, we can completely do that and nobody will stop us. Write a to-do list. Certain things you'd like to achieve throughout the day, why not do that in English? It's also great to practice everyday vocabulary. So what you could do is go to one of those fantastic planning platforms and enter the things you're planning on doing during every particular day in English. That brings us to self-development worksheets. For self-development junkies, I would totally recommend doing self-development printable worksheets you can find online to work on your own psychology and take it to the next level. Pick Up Lines is a great YouTube channel. It's run by a girl whose name is Sadia, who's really inspiring in terms of her work. So she tries to encourage the world to eat healthily, and she's also got quite a few self-development worksheets that you can download and print out for free on her YouTube channel and ultimately her website. Sadia is a really inspiring figure to me because I think she really emphasises the importance of well-being that starts here, not here. Switching your mobile settings or your laptop settings and the browser interface and your laptop interface into English would really work really greatly. It won't really divert you from using your favorite devices, but it will also allow you to continue doing the things that you normally do, but it will also add a subconscious spark of English to your routine. It will create a very clear association with an app or the contents of the app ultimately that you'll be using. And when the topic arises in a conversation you'll be having later on with your friends, you will be subconsciously taken to your app and you will be able to bring so many things up in your memory, which is completely fantastic and doesn't require much effort on your side at all. If you're into exercising at home and watching tutorials to do your favorite DIY things, or some stretching or yoga or guided meditations, I would completely recommend doing that in English. That's another great way to switch a part of your routine into English. Also, when you're doing, let's say, a workout and you're watching a tutorial on YouTube, there is no need in watching it in your first language, although you may want to. I'm not trying to make you feel as if everything should be done in English in the world. No, you cannot basically stick to your first language tutorials. But I think tutorials are especially fantastic to watch in English because basically what happens in all of those tutorials is people practically showing you how to do hands-on stuff. So for example, they might be showing you certain workouts or certain exercises for your health or certain techniques to feel liberated from your emotions, such as the emotional freedom technique, where you have to tap on your face and certain points and bits of your body to help you release the stress and get back to normal. So generally what happens is you look at the presenter showing you something very vividly, and then you just repeat the movements after them, and subconsciously that will be accompanied by you listening to some natural English. If you're into cooking, being on the lookout for recipes could be a great way to improve your English. For example, BBC Good Food is a fantastic website that takes you step by step through the process of preparing your favourite meals at home, and you can definitely search for ingredients you love. It turned out that many of those items are being neglected by our linguistic education in Slavic countries such as Ukraine. So this is something you can improve on as well while working on your recipes. And that also takes us to another point that is really valid: shopping lists. Shopping lists are amazing. Writing shopping lists in English is a great way to familiarise yourself with the whole range of products and things and groceries that we buy daily that we never think about in terms of English terms. And last but not least, there is one thing I'd really like to emphasise here. Some of us are people who are into learning languages, and we try to hit authenticity as much as we can. I think that's especially valid for teachers, for those of us who work in the education sector, teaching English to non-native speakers. Having said that, I think it's also very important that you get a real chance to use your English. And if you have your formal language training, if you go to a private school, or if you're learning English with your mainstream educational institution, it's also very important that you find room in your life to fit some authentic English in its context as it's being naturally used all over the globe. This is so important. By doing that, you will minimise the detachment from the real thing, which is the English language, and you will stop regarding it as something artificial and just generally a subject like maths. Many people don't really know how to apply maths in the real life, and they can only draw the parallel with the real life after they finish school, because at school they don't get told how maths correlates with the real world dynamics. So make sure you approach English as a fun tool that allows you to access the world in a more direct manner. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave some other ways of incorporating English into your life in the comment section down below. And also, if you have any questions you'd like to ask me, make sure you post a comment down below or just drop by on Facebook to say hi. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and give this video a like for me, please, 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 if you want to see more videos having to do with teaching English and learning English in an enthusiastic and inclusive fashion on my channel. That was Lilia. I'm signing off. Talk to you very soon. Bye!